Not yellow for me.
Are you not a yellow person?
I'm not a yellow person.
I am.
Yes, you are.
I'm a yellow
You
person.
have yellow hair.
I have yellow hair. When you have yellow hair, you look good in yellow. If it's the right color, yellow. If you wear the wrong color, yellow. If your hair is more white with that bright yellow, that doesn't look good. But if you have yellow...
Yeah, see, I'm a green person, and green and yellow.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah. Lately, I've been in love with the color violet. Not purple, not lavender, but that violet color.
That
Isn't this a
intense.
fascinating conversation to all of you out there? But this is what's going on in my mind today. We did what a day we did yesterday. What was that? Oh, what a day I had today.
Sorry.
Al's over there making coffee.
Yeah.
We're in Caroline's house today.
There's just a Chi-Chi show happening behind you.
Oh, yeah. It makes me uncomfortable. I know what Chi-Chi's doing with that monkey. Get kind of uncomfortable. Chi-Chi lives a good life. We're here with John from our office, and Caroline just said, would you play ball with Chi-Chi for a while?
Well, she was barking. She was so excited that her grandparents were here.
And then Chi-Chi, yeah, she's so excited. She hasn't let me touch her yet, but she's really excited. And then Chi-Chi got bored with John and ball playing, and is now in here doing kind of uncomfortable things with her monkey. I can't tell you what we call the monkey, but it's Chi-Chi's something.
We call it her hump monkey.
I guess we all need someone or something to hump. Which
She wakes it up at 4 a.m. every night, too.
Hey, Al.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi's a 4 o'clocker too.
I use this.
Anyway, do you like those commercials where it's hump day? Some of the acting is that in the hump day commercials are perfect. I love perfect timing. And there's one girl who the camel comes by and she goes, hump day. Thought it was interesting.
Al's making coffee.
Al's making coffee,
It's
and we're all
commotion.
going to talk about next today. One, I like aging. I've told you this all the time. There are two things I don't enjoy about aging. One is you lose a lot of friends. That's why I write these books, so that we can take advantage of this life extension that we now have. Living well into our 90s now is becoming the norm. Think of all the people you know who are in their 90s. One person I'm thinking of right off the top of my head is Dick Van Dyke. He's 93, I think, or 94. Happiest guy on the planet. And after his late wife was gone a few months, we're driving by Dick's house, who lived down the street from us. And hey,
Can you pause your story just for 1 second?
oh, okay. What's happening with Chi-Chi is more important than the Dick Van Dyke story.
Hi, Chi.
Is she sitting on top of that monkey?
Well, she might just be in position.
Oh, Alan, you gotta look at Chi-Chi. Look at,
Oh,
look.
yeah.
Don't shame her. This is
She's
a
actually
normal-
humping the monkey.
Well, that's why we call it.
She's actually
Hi, Chi-Chi.
humping the monkey.
Why do you think we call it the hump monkey?
I didn't realize she really did it.
Daily.
She's actually humping it.
Daily.
Oh, oh my God.
That's pathetic.
It's not pathetic.
You didn't
It's
know you were
great.
gonna get Facebook porn today.
Yeah. Well, it's the want a neck show, so Chi-Chi's necking her. Hi, Chi. Okay, sorry.
Well, that
we
makes-
digress as
that-
usual.
That makes her quiet
Yeah.
and occupied.
Dick
You
Van
know,
Dyke,
told
as
you-
you were
I
saying.
told you, it was making me uncomfortable. So anyway, we're driving by Dick Van Dyke's house, and we stop the car. And Dick has this wonderful thing that he does every night at dusk. He stands in front of his house, and he shoots imaginary golf balls. It's just something he does. Dick has to move all the time. Dick is a dancer. He's still so limber and great. And so we stopped the car. Hey, Dick, how you doing? Because his wife passed. And he said, I'm doing well. I said, oh, good. He said, I'm betrothed. I went, you're betrothed? Oh. Ah. And, well, isn't that nice? He said, yes, and she's 39 years old. I went, well, wow, huh. So we drive off, and Alan says, geez, she's not even gone a couple of months. She's not even cold yet. I said, when you're 90, you don't have time for a long courtship. Cut to today. He married this woman who was his makeup artist. They are so in love. She's beautiful, just beautiful, but not in a Hollywood kind of that look. She's just beautiful face, and she knows how to wear makeup perfectly, and she's got a Zoftic figure, and I'm sure when she was doing his makeup, his eyes were right in her big, beautiful, real boobs, and probably fell in love there. Anyway, they just had their 7th wedding anniversary. She takes him out with their young friends, singing. They go dancing. They go to a store together, and they have music going. Dick can't help himself. He dances in the store, and she's always filming him from behind here. He dances down the aisles. Dick Van Dyke can still kick his leg up to here. She took him to his hometown in Ohio, and they had Dick Van Dyke Day, and they made the house he grew up in a historical monument, had all these street signs changed to yellow with a black cutout of Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins mode. I mean, just incredible. And then she had Disneyland declare Dick Van Dyke Day, and they had a parade on Main Street, and he stood on the top building on Main Street, and the whole chitty chitty bang bang, all the dancers from Disneyland all danced down the street in honor of Dick Van Dyke, and he's so happy. Today I looked at Facebook, and he's on a roller coaster with her. This is a 94, 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. You can look it up on Google. Anyway, I love happy endings, and he's so happy, and because of her, he's probably going to live 10, 20 years. He has everything to live for. He's in great shape. He takes all the supplements. He takes all the hormone replacement. We've talked a lot about that. He eats right. He swims. He sings. So it's about keeping active.
Yeah, and who would think in your late 80s that you could have a marriage for 7 years? How incredible!
Incredible.
He didn't see an end.
No, and he's so blissfully happy, just blissful. And he in Malibu, he walks around all the time. That's his town, and everybody's used to seeing Dick, and everybody loves him.
So those are the great things about aging.
Yes.
The not so great things about aging
are 2 things. One, losing friends, who. That's what I hope through the years that we're together, and the books that I write, and the book that I just finished, is to teach you what I learned. There's a new way to age, and what is great about aging is your wisdom comes. The older you get, the more you have those aha moments of, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, you don't sweat the small stuff so much. You've got perspective because you have been there, so you can look at everything from 50,000 feet, like, oh yeah. You can see people walking into something thinking, we probably wouldn't want to do that. But here's what I don't like. I don't love what's happening to my neck.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and my chest skin. Do I love that? No. Oops, oh, there are my boobs.
I think a lot of us, though, we take care of our face, and we don't think
Forget.
about using our facial products as much on our neck and chest.
Yeah. One of the things in the neck firming serum that we're going to offer you today, and the tightening peptide, it's called biomimetic peptides, but think of it like a mesh screen. You put it on, and it like holds, the firming cream holds. You take the neck cream up, and the biomimetic peptides hold it. So you want to go up. And when you put on the firming cream, you want to go up. Imagine like a thin mesh screen holding things in place. And I love the firming cream. I just love it. It just does something magical to your skin.
Suzanne fell so in love with this ingredient, the biomimetic peptides, that she worked with her formula to create a whole line of products. So if you have aging skin, especially on your neck, this neck firming serum, everyone's talking about. So I'm just going to show you the first deal here, because we have some deals today.
It's not all about Chi-Chi.
Yeah, the first one is
She's feeling much better, by the way.
She is. She feels great. She's not barking now. The first kit we have today is the neck firming serum that Suzanne was telling you about, with those firming peptides, and also the firming 7-day cream. They both have the firming peptides. That's $104 value, and today it's $64.99. So when you go to SuzanneSummers.com, you'll see that deal that's right on the homepage, and we've linked to it right at the top of this feed. Or you can go to SuzanneSummers.com and get 25% off anything in the skincare category. The promo code is NECK25. So that's the starter kit today. And then Suzanne's added more things for you in our Supreme and Mega Kit. But first, Al Hamill is about to plunge.
Now,
How cute you are today.
thank you. I can't take credit for this coffee.
I
One
know,
way
but
or
it's,
another.
your presentation so far is so elegant.
Yeah, it has to
Because-
sit for 4 minutes, just so you know.
Okay, because I didn't know how much coffee to put in.
Oh.
to do
You
this.
put about twice as much as we normally do because it's really strong, but she'll like it.
All right. Yeah, I like strong coffee.
Okay.
This is going to be
I like
rocket fuel strong.
Hair on your chest coffee.
Yeah,
I've
well,
been
you might
watching-
actually grow balls with this.
I've been watching. I've been watching Chi-Chi. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
With her
Did
F,
you get any
her
ideas?
F buddy.
Yeah.
And what's amazing is, as soon as she finished, okay, she sort of shook a little bit and then just kind of walked away with her tail wagging and no barking.
Like you. You know, in the biomimetic, come to your grandmother. Yeah.
Right here,
Yeah.
between her grandparents.
Oh, hello. She won't stay with me. She only really loves her mother. Yeah. Look, she's looking for her right now. Everything
Oh, your
okay?
face is dirty. I'm sorry. How could I put you on camera
Well,
with a
I was
dirty
just playing
face?
ball, Mom, and then I was having
Oh,
a
you
little
look
fun with my
super
monkey.
cute with Zanny's blue shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
how
Chi-Chi.
sweet.
This is the calmest she's ever been. I wonder
Deborah,
why.
I use, let's see, when I fill that French press, I fill it like that much on the bottom. Bruce says I use too much. And then you have to let it sit for 4 minutes. I would put the rest of the water in that, Al.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. 'Cause
Well, there's no room for water in here.
yeah, there is. You have some room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
it's
because we're
just gonna
doing
be
a
so
neck
strong.
and chest show, and I don't want to grow hair on my chest.
Oh my
besides
gosh, you
everything
look so
else.
beautiful with Chi-Chi. Sorry, this is like really amazing.
Chi-Chi seems
Speaking
to...
of beautiful, may I just say, we did the photo shoot yesterday. We told you guys we had a photo shoot coming up. Wow, did you look great? You
Really?
did such a great job styling that shoot, and the photography team was on
So
point.
great.
The lighting was beautiful. I mean, I just, I always need new pictures of you to post, and I was so excited
Yeah.
to see all of them. But wow, you are really an inspiration. So thank you for that. And thanks for helping us with things like our neck, because I notice, and I'm, a few years younger than you are.
No,
I know-
you're over 20 years younger than me.
I'm 20 years younger than you are.
Yeah.
But when
Are you 52?
I'm 54.
54.
Yeah.
And I'm 72. So that makes you
I'm 18 years younger. than
18
you are.
years younger.
Bruce is not. You had Bruce when you were 19.
Right.
He's a year younger than I am.
Yeah.
But what I noticed, sometimes when I'm cooking and we catch a video
Yeah,
of the neck,
I
it's
know.
not good.
The looking down shot.
It's not good.
No. No.
I was getting coffee on my marble table.
On your brand new table.
That can't happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay. It's.
I can't
hear
believe how calm you are, Chi-Chi.
I know she's really
no,
loving
but
you.
that's because she just had a little tryst.
Moofky poofky.
Yeah.
Yeah, little tryst.
It's all clean.
Okay.
So it's not just biomimetic peptides
Thank you.
in these incredible, the neck serum and the 7-day firming cream. That's not all. We have glutathione. That's your antioxidant. Glutathione is the body's most powerful antioxidant, and it's made in the liver. Our livers, though, unfortunately, are groaning from all the toxicity that people are being affected by. The environment, the air we breathe, the stuff we put on our skin, if it's not organic, the food we eat, if it's not organic, that just puts more and more stress on the liver. Yeah, it's so sweet. So we have glutathione in the 7-day firming cream and in the neck cream because the skin needs the antioxidant also, because the skin is constantly getting bombarded by free radicals. People sometimes don't understand free radicals versus antioxidants. They're not the same. Free radicals are the bad guys. Antioxidants are the good guys. In Suzanne speak, I always say antioxidants eat free radicals. Free radicals are chemicals from the food, the air, the environment, your cell phones, the microwave, all the stuff that's bombarding us. And so we put that in there for that purpose.
It's also an incredibly expensive ingredient.
And it's very expensive, right. Then we have vitamin C in the neck firming serum, which is, it's like superfood for your skin. Vitamin C, Linus Pauling got the Nobel, was it the Nobel Prize? Yeah, the Nobel Prize for his discoveries about vitamin C. It's so important. You know, one of the reasons I believe you've always been so healthy is that you eat so much citrus. That's all vitamin C. Okay. Now, here's stuff you don't have in your shelf at home. You don't have rhizobium, do you? No.
What?
Rhizobium.
No.
No. Who out there has rhizobium? All right. Or I'll try another one. Peruvian tara. Do I
No.
hear? Yeah. Thumbs up. People have Peruvian tara
No.
in their cupboards. You? No. Acacia gums. Gums, not just one kind, but
No.
multiple. No.
No.
What do those things do for us?
Immediate
know we needed.
lifting and tightening.
So more lifting and tightening ingredients. Awesome.
We're talking neck. We're talking, that's the only thing I don't like about aging is the neck. Well, the hands kind of give you away too. But, all this stuff helps. And I always talk about the toxic burden. And every time you use one of our products, you are lowering your toxic burden. Think about that. Now, what's a toxic burden? Cell phones, radiation, electromagnetic fields, the environment, toxins, fluoride in your water, air fresheners that you spray in your house that aren't organic, what you clean within your house that's not organic, skincare that you use that's not organic. What?
Sorry, George just said, is it true Chi-Chi is part of the Illuminati?
Good
That
George.
just tickled me.
Good George. I bet you don't have any rhizobium, do you, George? No, you don't. You don't. So all those things. Imagine it being layered up in your body to the point where you've got so many free radicals in your body that you're practically choking on it, and that's when you start getting sick. So it takes about 50 years for it to happen, but people are starting to get sick in their 50s now. Never used to happen before. But then before, nobody lived past 65. Remember when it was all supposed to be over at 65? I'd be so shocked if I died. I'm so alive and you're so alive. I plan on us living a long, long time.
I do too.
Yeah, I like that.
And Chi-Chi's lived for a long time too.
Chi-Chi's like taken to me today.
If it wasn't,
This has never happened.
no, that's
It's
because
really
she had a little
lovely.
session with her F
I know.
buddy.
And also, I think just because she can see me, so
Yes, so she's not
Yes.
freaked out. If Chi-Chi doesn't have her mother, Caroline, in her line of sight at all times, it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
I'm
We think
seeing-
that she's liking me, but it's really because I have a warm
No,
chest, a warm, soft chest, and her
she's
mom's in her
liking you.
eyesight. Yeah.
Some of you are telling me there are some asses. Is there someone that we need to escort out? Please let me know. Not that I enjoy doing that. You guys know I'm not like power hungry.
Don't mess
and
with
kicking
Caroline.
out the haters.
Do not mess with Caroline.
You know that.
See, I
my
put up with
Italian
everybody,
side-
but-
yeah. No.
Okay, now here's something you don't have either. Safflower oleosomes. You don't, do you? I know. That's for hydration in your skin by supporting the moisture barrier.
So now she's in the firming peptide cream, guys. That she's now talking about this beautiful
Yeah, 7 day.
moisturizer.
Now, when I first got it, I thought the name was misleading, and I still think the name is misleading because you think, okay, I use this for 7 days. No, it's 7 day because if you use this for a full week, you start seeing the changes, and then keep using it. It's not just
Oh yeah, you don't use it just for 7 days. You use it every day.
Yeah. So that's why I think the name is a little misleading, but I understand why we called it that, and I approved it. But in retrospect, I'm thinking, well, we were trying to.
You will see results in 7 days.
Yeah, we were trying to convey that this really is powerful and effective. Huh,
Yes, Chi-Chi is a Maltese, guys.
Yeah. It's nice. Okay, so that's what's in the neck serum. Remember, I demonstrate that I have a I wouldn't call her a dog. She's a person sitting. Chi-Chi.
Suzanne, I'm going to jump ahead and just show
Okay.
people what's
But
in
I
the
just want to say
Supreme
one
bundle.
thing about Chi-Chi. She's a girl, right?
Yes, she's a girl.
But she doesn't know she's a girl.
humps like a man.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Women have needs as well.
But she humps like a man. She does like that was like a guy thing she was doing. Just
It's not like a guy.
I'm just saying.
That's you got to hit the same part as a woman.
She just likes being on
Her
top,
part
okay?
is her
Yeah,
part
it
is
looked
in
dominant.
the same place.
Yeah.
It looked dominant.
It is a dominance thing.
Yeah.
That is a dominance.
Yep.
You know, she can't dominate over many things, but she can
Over the
dominate
monkey,
her
or
So
the- over
Chi-Chi
the
is
stuffed
a
monkey.
dominatrix.
There you go.
Yeah.
You didn't know you were going to get this kind of show today, did you? I know.
You never know what it's going to be.
No. Now I want to taste it. Big Al's coffee.
It's really strong.
Really strong.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the hair. I can feel it growing on my chest. We don't have anything for chest hair today, but you know,
we do have things for your
you
chest.
know the. I don't mean to keep unbuttoning my blouse here. It's like a loose buttonhole. The neck firming. This peptide here. Peptides are all the rage. Everybody in the beauty business knows that the word peptides equals wrinkles. It targets wrinkles. So the neck, the chest. It creates also this web. So just remember, like this, the biomimetic peptides. It just creates this wedge. I love that our cosmetic line is so sophisticated and so far above and beyond anything that's out there. Sometimes I look at what they talk about in magazines with the chemical stuff, and I think we're so far ahead of that, and we don't have any of the bad stuff. Imagine we make good for you products. You put this on, everything you put on your skin is going to end up in your bloodstream because it drips through the pores, and what runs around in your bloodstream is good for you. It always makes the brain go, oh, I could use that. I know what to do with that. But when you put fluoride or formaldehyde or phthalates or any of the other terrible chemicals that are out there, the brain goes, whoa, 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 I don't know what to do with that. What am I going to do? You know what I'll store it in the fat to get it away from you.
Not with your line.
Not with my line. Okay, so
let's get to the middle bundle. If somebody wants the Supreme, they get an additional
okay, so
product.
the first bundle is the neck cream and the 7-day firming cream. They're killer products. Second bundle is the neck firming peptide and the 7-day firming cream and our beautiful bronzing lotion.
Bronze shimmer.
Yesterday we put this all over my legs and arms and everything because I wore a bathing suit yesterday.
It looks hot.
Yeah, it looked. I took a lot of courage to walk out of the dressing room, but then I could tell by everybody's reaction that, wow.
No, you look.
I'm not trying to be perfect, and I wanted to do a picture in a bathing suit unretouched, and that excited me.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys.
So then we put this all over me. That's why I look like I glow.
In this Supreme bundle, we're adding the bronze shimmer, which you've seen Suzanne use it. It's a beautiful immediate tanning product that has a little bit of shimmer in it.
Yeah.
So when you add these together, it's $139.97 value, but it's only $79.99 today. You can get it at SuzanneSummers.com.
Put this on your legs.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And if there's anything in skincare that you want today, everything is 25% off with the promo code NECK25. So that's the Supreme. But we also have a Mega, so...
Yeah. The makeup woman put this all over my legs, all over my arms, and it just makes your skin look so better. Sometimes I put a little right here. I like to put it on my hands, and it's not like too shiny. It's just it makes you look like you've got that skin like people who have that kind of great skin.
It's beautiful on your shoulders too.
Beautiful on shoulders.
Neck and shoulders.
Right. And in the next bundle, I'm going to tell you like the kind of makeup you can put on your chest and neck, because sometimes, for those of you who've had radiation like me, radiation just like turns your chest into a hamburger. Remember after radiation, my skin, did anybody else have this experience? My skin on my chest turned black and then it bubbled up in big blisters.
Oh God.
Do you remember that? It was
Yeah, that
awful.
was awful.
It was awful.
I think radiation is awful.
I think it's awful.
You know, it depends where
they're
where
gonna
you're having
find-
the issue.
They're
Yours
going
was
to
on your
find
chest.
radiation. You know, one day it's going to be like, what did they used to
What
do?
were we thinking? Yeah.
Those frontal lobe
Lobotomies.
lobotomies.
Right. Right.
Right?
Good thing that didn't happen to you.
No.
With your great brain.
Yeah.
Alan Hamel has the greatest brain.
Look how that blended. Look how that blended. That's really beautiful.
See, it's just subtle. It just makes you look like, wow, you have really young skin.
Yeah. Now, people are asking if that washes off with water. Some of it will come off with water, but it has the tanning, the sugar peptides in it, which is a natural tanning extract that Suzanne uses. It's a French Polynesian sugar peptide. And so that part, you know, you can build up over time. Her golden tanning serum it has more of that active in it. That's my washing machine. Look at the difference of my hands.
That's a very charming little bell. Do you do your own wash, Caroline?
Look, I do some of my own wash, and I have a housekeeper who comes once a week, and she's here today.
Oh.
Bruce actually does a lot of laundry.
I would think so. He used to love that when he was a little boy. Bruce, her husband, my son, loved cleaning house. That's what we did on Saturdays. We cleaned house and we organized things. You surprised, Caroline, that we organized things?
OCD.
Yeah. And we both loved it. And we always knew that the best way to clean any closet is take every single thing out, everything, and then put it back in, and then you know what you really want and what you don't. That's my little housekeeping tip.
So yes, this comes off, like you can see I just washed my hand, like my palms, so it does come off my palms. See that?
Yeah.
But you can see that.
Leaves a little shimmer.
Yeah.
But
so it's lovely.
on the rest of your body, you know, you wouldn't be washing it off. If you went to the pool, probably it would come off.
It does not make you orange, guys.
No,
It blends into your skin tone.
No, it's
so pretty.
Beautiful. I'll put. I don't have a mirror here, but
oh, she's gone. She goes on her face. It's just a little bit of sunshine, especially in the middle of winter.
If you just put a little bit here at the tips of your cheek muscles here, so it does a nice thing. Do you see it? Did I put it on right?
Yes, and it does not have that nasty smell. A lot of people are asking about the smell.
No.
It's really nice.
No. We don't use any synthetic fragrances. We don't use anything that's fake. So all our fragrances are real. And I don't have the ingredient list for the bronzer in front of me, but let me see.
Well, it has your French Polynesian peptides.
Yeah.
And natural, it's all done from minerals.
My eyesight has gotten a little worse this year.
You're 72.
Yeah.
You just need reading glasses or a contact like the rest of the world.
You keep telling me that.
I know.
I know.
You know what they do sometimes, you guys? I'll send them these, and they're like, "We can't read it. You need to make the font bigger." I'm like, I can't. The bottle's only this big. There's nothing I can do. Who the hell can read that? It's like, well, you guys, how big can I make it? I can't make it any bigger. More people are like us. We can't read. Like, here's an idea. Get some reading glasses. And then I said, hey, when you go to a restaurant at night and you're looking at a menu, can you read it? They're like, well, we have glasses. I was like, right. So anyway, we do try to make this as big as you can read it, but there's only so much you can do. Oh, here comes Sexy Librarian.
Let me see. Let me see what's in there. I still can't read it.
I'll pull it up on the website for you.
Yeah, but it all looks good.
You should be.
I see words like apple, aqua.
Yeah, you need to get the call out of ingredients.
Yeah, I'm going. By the way, I want you to know something. I'm actually have an appointment with the eye doctor next week because I think
You'll be so happy.
I think that my
Try these.
no, those are old lady glasses.
No, they're not.
They're old man glasses. I don't like
they're
these
not.
on you, by
No.
the way.
Well, I don't.
Aren't these
you know,
old lady glasses?
Those are.
And they're
yeah, those are not good.
they're spotted.
Why don't
They're
you
all
see if you can read with them?
Essential
I know,
fatty
but
acids.
It's
You
about
have to
reading.
understand from a female point of view. We like to read and look good. Oh, I can read so much better with
See?
these.
Huh?
Oh,
Those are my $3 Costco glasses.
Suddenly, my labels aren't the problem, guys.
oh, it's all the stuff I like. Purified water, apple fruit extract, glycerin,
Yep.
lactic acid, arginine. Oh,
Yep.
that's good stuff.
Yep.
Raspberry seed oil, coconut oil, Mangifera indica. Mango fruit oil. Sea buckthorn berry. Okay, it's all good stuff.
Antioxidants, natural
It's all
bronzers.
good stuff. Take your old man
And yes,
glasses
for those
back.
of you asking, I am down 4 pounds on summer
$3
size.
at Costco.
Al loves Costco.
We
yeah.
have 72 pairs of these glasses, and there are times when we can't find one pair
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to that second sock
Yep.
between the dryer and my sock drawer?
I don't know, Al.
That's why I only buy the same socks, so that when I lose my socks, I don't care.
Do you know, I don't have any socks. If you ever want to get me a good present, Caroline, I need
Oh,
socks. I
okay.
don't have any socks. I had a pair of socks on the other day, and I took my shoes off, I guess for that photo shoot, and I had a hole in my sock.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It's
Mother's
not-
Day is coming.
I mean,
Can
here I
make you
am.
Wait until May. for
I've
that?
achieved
Seems
some
harsh.
success in my life. I should not have holes in my socks, should I?
Right.
I should have socks.
Well, Harry Truman had a hole in his shoe.
I'm gonna get you some.
He did? He did?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear me? I'm down 4 pounds on summer size.
You look good.
Well, you know, I was getting a little frustrated
Me too.
because I'd been very, well, okay, I'm just going to say, just because we're very honest with each other, you saying you summer size is kind of summer sizing.
You haven't been with me.
Yes, I have. I'll just have one piece of grilled cheese, or just a couple bites of the cookie, or.
Well, I lost 2 pounds.
Good. Okay, so you got
I
rid
haven't
of.
been having potatoes.
Most-
I haven't been
okay.
having pasta or any kind of desserts other than. Well, Tony at Tropical made me homemade coffee ice cream, and I couldn't resist it.
Yeah. And
How
what
can
did
he turn down homemade coffee ice cream?
I
It was
know.
like better than anything I'd ever tasted. And then
what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I see we had no food in the house, so he made me a piece of gluten-free sourdough toast with butter, which I love, with crunchy almond butter on top of the butter, and then truffle salt.
Yum.
That and hi Grace, how are you?
Hey, Grace. How are you?
That
Yeah, when we're done, I have 30 minutes. Thanks, honey.
that and a cup of coffee this morning.
But here's the thing. You always said in your summer size books, you have to wait because you have a lot of stored sugar
Yeah.
that's built up in your fat cells, especially in the stomach area. I've never gained weight in my stomach until now. I've always...
Oh,
and
welcome to the rest of us, right, girls?
Well, but you've always had thin legs and you just gain weight in your stomach. I've always been someone who gets heavier in the hip and thigh area. But all of a sudden, I was getting a stomach. And so I went on summer size level
Yeah.
1. I have not, I mean, I have really been strict.
Yeah,
and I was
when
getting
she
frustrated.
commits, she commits.
I was getting frustrated because it was about 2 weeks. And you always said, wait and be
Right.
patient. And when the melt begins. And so all of a sudden, finally, after 2 weeks, I'm feeling the melt. So thank you. It is still an incredible program.
Oh no, it's the way to
Absolutely
lose
works.
weight. And I've lost 2 pounds. You know, they say if you lose a pound a week, it's good. And I've been doing it for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
2
about
weeks,
2
yeah.
weeks because I've been a little longer
But
than that.
the meals I like usually are summer size. I eat high fat, high vegetable, high protein diets.
It's not the meals; it's the little bit of sugar here and there
It's a little bit of chicken.
because they add up. You know,
I know.
because that I'm being strict about it, I realize like, oh, I was
Yeah.
having a little bit here
Yeah.
and there, and
You hate to think though that the occasional gluten-free potato cracker could be an issue.
once you get it off, it's not.
And
I
you
just
hate
had
to
been-
think
I had
that
done it
those
too many times.
great white truffle organic potato chips that we get from Trader Joe's, that a few of those won't hurt.
Actually, I was proud of you.
What?
When I opened that bag last night, you just had a few, I had the rest.
You did. You ate the bag.
See, I have a hard time with that with the salty stuff.
I love the salt
Crispy
is more
salty stuff
yeah,
is.
salt is more appealing to me.
Well, anyway, I appreciate it because finally today I went, okay.
I see
now
it.
I have like some motivation.
Yeah, I
to
see
stick
it.
with it.
4 pounds is a lot.
At 2 pounds, I was frustrated.
What's your
4
goal?
pounds.
What's your goal?
At least 7, but 10 ideally.
That's what exactly where I am. I'd like
Yeah.
to lose 7, so I've lost 2. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you guys.
I did yoga this morning for an hour, really strenuous, and I do it every other day, and I was sort of pleased with how I looked in the shoot yesterday.
Well, I was.
No,
I mean, you
should,
looked
you should
amazing.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look
Yeah, I
great.
can't wait to share these pictures with you guys.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I want to show you the mega deal, and then Suzanne's going to tell you what's in it, because this is also in our Wanna Neck series today. This one is loaded. You've got the neck firming serum. You have the 7-day firming peptide cream. Those both have the biomimetic peptides that Suzanne was talking about.
That little mesh thing.
Amazing for your neck. You have the bronze shimmer, which she just told you is that beautiful shimmery tanning lotion. You also have the bronzing powder, which is so great on your chest and shoulders.
Yep.
And it's mineral
And as a
based.
shading, I use it as a shading powder on my face. When you can use it for that.
Yeah, and then lastly, you get the brush with it. And then lastly, the vanilla cream essence oil does those
So
beautiful
good.
roller balls.
I want to put some
That's
of that
the
on
finishing
right now.
touch on your neck. So you're going to get all of that today. It's a $204 value, and it's only $99 today. So we're deeper than 50% off. This is amazing, and you can get that at SuzanneSummers.com. Oh,
So
are you gonna
Al,
show
tell me
us
how
the-
this smells. Come on in.
It's nice. What is that?
Vanilla cream.
Very nice.
Now you see why we called it Wanna Neck.
I like to put it right under my nose too, because they can.
You have your granddaughters to thank for this product.
Yeah.
They were the inspiration behind this one.
And why is that?
Because one of them found a vanilla roller and was wearing it. It was actually Violet, and she was wearing it, and it was her scent.
Oh.
And one day, there was an absolute shit fit at the house.
And that
because
was?
Camellia started wearing Violet's scent.
Oh.
And it was her signature scent.
I get it. Now yeah.
It happens,
Yeah.
you know?
All these years later, I now understand why growing up my sister was always mad at me.
Yeah.
Just because I wore her bras and just because I wore her high heels to San Francisco with my good friend Sandy Pippinage, I would stuff the toes with Kleenex and then walk all over the city in her high heels. I always wanted to wear high heels. And I would wear my sister's bras. She had big boobs early on. And I'd stuff them with Kleenex. And Sandy would do the same thing. And I remember one day, Sandy and I went Christmas shopping. Me in the heels with the Kleenex and the big boobs with the Kleenex. We're walking around and we have our matching purses. And we used to wear the same exact ponytail. And we had the same purse. We did everything alike. And we were in the city of Paris, and Santa Claus was there, and we went, oh, let's go see Santa Claus. So we're sitting on Santa's lap with our big fake boobs and our high heels that didn't fit, and my Auntie Helen is standing there. Oh, hi, Auntie Helen.
That's funny. Well, what happened is that after there was a little bit of a, you don't own the scent vanilla. Yes, but it was my thing. So anyway, I thought, wow, if both of my daughters are so
fighting
crazy
over it.
about this,
Yeah.
we better look into it.
Yeah.
So, of course, went
Yeah.
to Suzanne's formulator, and Suzanne said, hey, could you do an organic version that's just the natural, blah, blah, blah. And now you have these beautiful essence rollers.
That's a very funny story about the two, because Violet is very creative, and she would want it to be her scent, and I understand that. And by the way, all her creativity is incredible. That's an incredible scent. Vanilla.
And it's so natural too. And,
Yeah.
and you only, like, Alan, just nuzzle in. You just smell it when you get close
Come here,
to
Al.
the neck. Yeah, like there.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? I have a question.
What?
I'd like to know,
What?
I discovered your panties this morning on the kitchen counter next to the stove.
Wow.
I'd like to know the story behind that, okay? It's been bothering me ever since, and I meant to ask you in the car. And how did your panties wind up on the kitchen counter
Everyone wants to know.
next to the stove? Were you cooking something and you just felt you had to take your panties off?
Yesterday was the photo shoot.
They were cute panties, by the way.
It was kind of a nude G-string.
That's right.
And to wear that bodysuit, I didn't want to be getting undressed in front of the makeup and wardrobe girl without pants on. So I wore a little nude G-string. And last night when I was cooking dinner, something was just like really bugging me, and I realized it was just pulling up my butt crack.
Oh.
It was so uncomfortable, so I decided to take my pants off.
Okay, I just
And I
wondered.
put them on the kitchen
I
counter
just
and then
wondered.
forgot about it. Did John walk in this morning and the pants were on the counter?
No.
Don't tell anybody about my pants on the counter.
No, but I think Tony could, do an Angelina joke about me.
Yes.
Yeah, Angelina, you go like this.
For those of you who watched, didn't you love Caroline's father, Tony?
He's so sweet.
His jokes are super funny. I mean, he makes me laugh like I'm in a bar, like from my toes.
And by the way, sorry about that shaky posting
Yeah.
of the video. It was a Facebook.
It wasn't
issue.
us.
No.
It's Facebook.
We tried to undo it and get it right, but there was somehow when we were combining Instagram and Facebook, they both posted at the same time, and it just overloaded their system, and we can't undo it. So sorry.
Are they working at fixing it though? Because like today,
No,
we
we
do
can't.
not have the Instagram feed because it will create that shaky thing again.
Facebook, they're owned by the same company, so they are working on an app so that you can stream both together, which is ideal for us because we like to serve both platforms.
right,
But
okay.
until then, we will do these on Facebook Live. We'll post them on IGTV afterwards.
By the way, do any of you have olive-derived emulsifiers?
Have what?
Olive-derived emulsifiers. That's in our firming cream. Organic line fillers, right? For all your wrinkles. That's what's in that firming cream.
I love that cream. That cream is amazing.
I love that cream. We have so many good moisturizers. It's like, as a Libra, I have a hard time making a decision. And in the morning, it's like, because I've got Healthy Glow, which I love. I've got the 7-day. I put the 7-day on at night. That's my go-to right now. Liquid Oxygen, Glutathione, 7-day, eye cream, go to bed. Mm-hmm. And lately, because we've been working so hard, I've been using the eye gel. That gel, you get puffy here. You put this gel on, you put it on under your makeup. I had it on the shoot yesterday, and it just kind of goes away. And it's not like that stuff you see on television that is essentially preparation H. It's not that. Ours is organic, stuff. Yeah, because the whole idea, a lot of women used to put preparation H under their eyes when I was growing up. Ew. Okay. So we've gone through all the ingredients. Biomimetic peptides, that's the mesh thing that holds your neck up. That's in the 7-day firming cream, that's the mesh kind of, imagine it just like giving you a lift and softening and softening the fine lines. You've got glutathione, your master antioxidant, vitamin C, which is superfood for the skin, rhizobium, Peruvian tara and acacia gums, that's for your tightening and lifting, and the safflower oleosomes, which is for the moisture barrier.
Can I interject for a moment? Mm-hmm. Barbara said, you guys seriously have the best skincare products. I'm licensed and I can buy professional beauty products at cost, and I prefer your products.
Thank you so much. I agree. I guess I could go get any kind of skincare I wanted. I don't have anything other than ours. At some point this summer, when I'm back here at the ocean, I'll take you all on a tour to my bathroom. You'll just see it's all Suzanne. It's all I use. It's all I use. We don't use any chemicals in our house, which has been so good for us. Now, in this last offering here, you get the neck, you get the 7-day firming, you get the bronzing. We've talked about that. Put that on your legs. If you're not going to wear stockings, even if you have a tan, put that on. It's going to make your legs look better. Put it on your shoulders if you're wearing sleeveless. Put it on your chest if you're showing your chest. And now we've got the vanilla cream infusion oil, which is your perfume, but without any synthetic flavors. And then here's the last thing. Here's the bronzing powder. And I've got some on already, but you can use it there.
Also great on neck and chest.
Neck and chest. Hands, the other giveaway. Just great. Would you like a little, Al?
Sure.
Al, let me do anything
What
to
part
him.
of my body would you like to put it on?
Yeah, let's put just what's showing. Today,
Cheryl, the
okay?
multi-stick can go on before or after your powder, whatever you like. It's like you would use it the same way you would use a blush or an eyeshadow.
He just likes the feel of the little bro.
Oh, yeah, you can keep doing that all day. Okay.
You're such a hedonist.
Okay.
Look at Al's hair. Al takes the hair, skin, and nails supplement.
Awesome.
Look at his hair.
Oh, guys, on Thursday we have a show coming up with Dr. Mike. He's going to be on answering all
I
your
love
supplement
Dr. Mike.
questions.
And you get the brush.
Yes.
And this is a cruelty-free brush, and it's cute, black and yellow. Did you notice I did a lot
Friend
of
wants
black
to
and yellow
know-
yesterday, Caroline?
Yeah, you looked great.
But
Will the
did you know
bronzing
why?
lotion rub off on clothing?
It doesn't. I don't find that it does. It's not like leg makeup or anything. And if it does get on clothing, it comes off just like if
Yeah,
you're
it
washing
washes
your
right
hands.
off. I mean, you have to let it set like anything
yeah,
else.
yeah. If you put it on, then put your blouse on, and the stuff is still wet. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
mean,
something.
you need like 10
yeah,
minutes to
Yeah.
let it dry.
it's a little strong. This coffee.
It's a little strong.
Yeah, like I'm craving water.
Would you like water? I can accomplish.
I would
water.
really. I'd pay you for water.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, as soon as I'm done
So
with
these
this
are
demo here.
These are good offerings today.
You didn't seem to mind my coffee when you first drank it, did you?
No,
So why do you think it's changed?
it's degrading because it's been
It's
sitting
just a
here
little
for 20
strong.
minutes
so
or
it's not
so.
about being strong then, it's degrading.
It's degrading.
a
You
little
make great
strong.
coffee. Honestly, he
I know.
makes the greatest coffee. It's a big part of our marriage.
I've never used one of these French presses,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So I
I
didn't
thought
know
that's
how much
what you used all the
coffee.
time.
No. Do you know I don't know how to make coffee. I never want to learn. I don't know how.
I
But
like
actually,
it.
that little bit of bronzing looks good on you.
What happened?
The ghost.
Someone just went in and outside. Okay, I'm just going to quickly recap these deals, guys. 3 deals for Wanna Neck today. The firming peptide, the neck firming serum, and the firming peptide 7-day cream. It's $104 value, only $65 today at SuzanneSummers.com. And you can get anything in skincare at 25% off today. The promo code is NECK25. If you go to the Supreme deal, you get those 2 products plus that beautiful bronze shimmer, which is great on your chest and neck and shoulders, arms, legs. You can use it on your face. That's how Suzanne gets that sunny, shimmery look.
Yep.
And then if you want to get the mega deal, you also get this bronzing powder and that beautiful vanilla essence oil. And this is a big deal. This is a $204 value, and it's only $99 today. So that's our biggest deal of the day. It's over 50% off. So cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So this week, when's our next show?
Thursday with Dr. Mike. That's
Okay.
just going to be a Q&A so that you
That's
guys can
okay.
ask.
Great. And then there's one after that
I can't remember.
in the
So many.
bathtub.
Oh yeah. On the Tuesday after.
We're all going to take a bath together.
Okay with me?
Yep. Yeah. See, I can get Al to do anything. And here's Chi Chi. She's all
Yeah,
relaxed now.
Chi-Chi went back for
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh. Okay, she's going to be on the other side of the camera. Oh. I like when you're so loving like this.
Chi-Chi's exhausted.
You're so sweet.
How long does the bronze shimmer last?
All day. All day. Put it on. You don't reapply it. You put it on. You get it just the way you want it, and then just leave it. I use it when I work in Vegas too, because I want my shoulders to pick up the light, and the light picks up the shimmer. And it just makes your skin look younger, because young skin has a glow to it. We lose that kind of glow as we get older. Unless the more you work on your health, the glowier you are.
It also just evens out your skin tone because
Yeah.
you get a little bit of tanning coverage on it. So that tanning coverage will build over time, but I mean, Suzanne would use this every day if she were trying to continue building on
I
it.
have Irish skin, and I'm supposed to be on a bluff in Ireland with a long wool coat and a bunch of sheep. And that's not where I ended up. So I'm around a bunch of people who tannies, like my husband, tans. He sits in the sun for minutes. He gets color that if I went to Hawaii for a week, I wouldn't get. And my stepchildren tan. Caroline never goes in the sun, but if she wanted to, she could
When
be.
I do, I tan.
She tans so great. Bruce doesn't tan.
So a friend just received her cosmetics, Rebecca Rogers, and she said, "Wow, are they amazing?"
They are amazing, aren't they, Rebecca? I love the piece. Not only are efficacy, they work, but it's peace of mind. Keep thinking about that toxic burden. The people who don't pay attention to toxicity are going to go down. Really, it's just the way the world is today. There's no undoing it. So I don't get mad at what has happened because it's useless to waste my good energy on that. But you got to take steps to detoxify as much as you can and to use products that don't provide toxicity in your body. It's a simple concept. And our products are all good for you. They will end up in your bloodstream like all things you put on your skin. But in this case, the brain goes, oh, I could use that. That's from nature. Oh, I'll put this in this organ, and I'll put this in these cells, and I'll put this in the brain, and I'll put this in the GI tract, and you get all this benefit. It's
Carolyn really loves your products. She said, I use your skin products daily. A lot of people commenting on how much they enjoyed my dad. Thank you. That's so sweet.
Oh, he's so sweet. Did you like Alan's jokes? All of you out there, what were you just going to say?
No, I was going to say that, in terms of the toxic load, it's a bit of a con job because when you go into, I won't mention the name of the store.
No, please don't.
But it's a store that is known for selling organic produce.
Oh, yes.
Okay? And you see there are apples there. There are 2 bins of apples. One bin says organic, and this bin right here says conventionally grown. Okay? Well, conventionally grown, I said, wow, that sounds great. And they're less expensive than the organic, okay? But we know that they've been sprayed with unbelievably dangerous poisons.
Then that's where your toxic burden comes from.
Yeah.
Every little choice you make. It's all about the choices. In my new book, I wrote a whole section on choices, just reminding us that we make choices throughout the day, all day long. They either lead us towards good health or away from good health.
As you said, I remember you said we were talking about it. We were in that store one day, and you said, too bad they don't say poisonous and non-poisonous.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Right, but they're not going to do that. I think 20 years from now, we will hit a wall where people will get so sick, the people who aren't doing what we're all doing, they'll all get sick, and they will, somebody, and maybe it'll be me, because I'll be here. Somebody's going to say, enough. It's enough. Stop. The benefit that we get at home growing our own vegetables or going to the local farmer's market or buying our own vegetables is just astounding. Energy and good health. What are you pointing at?
When I have a really good comment that I want to share, I'm trying to be rude and not interrupting you because they get mad.
Oh, I understand. So
don't interrupt her.
Oh.
And I try to get the comments from you guys in too. So
what did I miss?
I'm interrupting Suzanne because Becky Dorman said, love your products. My husband thought I opened my own Suzanne store in my home. See, you guys didn't want to miss Becky's comment.
No,
right?
I didn't want to miss that comment.
Yeah.
Thank you, Becky. And tell your husband it could be worse, right?
And
you could like jewelry.
And Doris said, I'm definitely getting these products. Have not been disappointed yet with any of them.
So glad. I'm proud. It's so great to have a business where you're so proud of your product.
Oh, and Bobby wants to know if men can follow the information in the boxes.
Of course.
Absolutely.
This is genderless. Al uses all of it. What's your favorite?
Liquid oxygen.
He loves liquid oxygen.
I love liquid oxygen.
Yep, he loves it. And we put liquid oxygen on your father on Facebook the other day. Did you
so
see what
cute.
happened to his skin?
Yeah, he has amazing skin.
His skin, we put the liquid oxygen on, and on your face too. Both of men's skin, both their faces started glowing.
Mediterranean men's skin.
Yeah.
They're both
With
Mediterranean.
with like health, not greasy, not just like they just gave their skin a drink. So
Jerry she loves the peppermint body butter. She said it's so addicting. I open the jar and just inhale.
you're gonna eat it. You could, but I wouldn't advise you. There's nothing that would harm you, but I wouldn't advise you to eat it.
Well, this has been a great show.
Yeah.
It's always nice to just sit and have a nice quiet chat with you and Al.
So next week we have Dr. Mike, and then we've got the bath. And then I want to cook the following week because I've got some great things
you need
growing
to
in the
send
garden.
us the update on the sauerkraut.
Yes, well, I haven't been home, so I'm going home today.
Oh, okay.
And I will...
Also,
I was thinking about that this morning. I was thinking, I bet it's ready to eat now.
Now, I confided in you yesterday at the shoot that I was a little irritated about my soup from our Saturday
Oh,
night
yes,
dinner.
yes.
Because it wasn't
Oh, so
quite
how-
right.
So,
So after doing the photo shoot all day, the little red hen came home last night, and I just had to remake that soup.
and
It was great.
so what was
I
different?
nailed it. I didn't have the proportions down when I was making it on Saturday. I had all the right ingredients, but I didn't have the proportion down. And so last night I tested it with just the right proportions. What threw me off is that I usually use Serrano chilies because I usually can't find those little Thai chilies.
Right.
And
But I liked the Thai chilies didn't like hit me over the head.
To me, it's all about, you need the sour from the lime, you need
Yep.
the salt from the fish sauce,
Yep.
you need the spice from
Yep.
the chili,
Yep.
you need the sweet from the
So
coconut
you're saying
milk.
balance.
Yeah, so I juiced everything up more, and I did add more spice, but I also added more lime and more
Yeah.
fish sauce. So it's,
And did the girls like it?
oh yeah, no, because Camellia loved it on Saturday, but when she tasted it last night, she went, oh yeah.
Okay.
Bruce thought it was okay Saturday, and it was correct last night. So I will post that recipe.
So
It's-
I knew you were going to go home and do that last night.
Oh, it was bugging me.
And we had a long day yesterday. It was a long day.
What a freak, though. I actually did not sleep Saturday night. I was so mad.
I
that
understand.
I didn't get it right.
I absolutely understand.
By the way-
I hate failing in any way.
Yeah, Chi-Chi
Not that it was a
just went
failure.
by here for a third round.
No, she's back in her bed.
Oh, she's sleeping it off now.
And P.S., how did you guys like Luke?
Oh, I like Luke. Luke's a winner.
Yeah.
He's a doll.
Alan, you talked to Luke for a long time.
I did.
He really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, I like talking to him too.
He started telling Camellia all about you. Alan is like a really smart businessman. They've got 13 subsidiaries of it. And she was like, yeah, I know. He's my grandfather. Well, he was one of the first people to put, Suzanne was one of the original influencers. She was, yes, he was one of the first people to
But
take
see,
a
he
celebrity and apply products. And I was like, right. She said, yeah. Luke, I've known my grandfather for 23 years, and you've known him for 23 minutes. Why are you telling me
But
about
what happened between Luke and Alan was it was two businessmen talking, and Alan was not talking down to him. He was talking to him as a peer. And I think you saw in him his entrepreneurship. I mean, here's a young guy. He has 8 employees already. Good for him.
Yeah, and a beautiful line, too.
Yeah, he's
Beautiful
gonna go.
line.
He's gonna go far. So
Anyway, nice people.
we like him.
Well, thanks for coming
I like
by
you.
today before you go back to
The desert.
Susan, I will post that recipe. I'll post it on Suzanne's page so you can see it. The larb and the tom ka gung.
Yeah,
my
larb.
friends- yeah.
You don't have any larb, do you? I don't have any
was
larb
good.
either. Anyway.
All right, well,
Bye, everybody.
you guys are headed back to Palm Springs.
Yes.
I'll see you there in a few days.
Okay.
And everything's at SuzanneSummers.com. Thanks for joining us,
Okay.
everyone.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.